Alright, what's going on, guys? I've been getting requests about just doing a day of just what my meals look like and stuff like that. So we just woke up. I'm literally gonna take you through the day and show you what I eat. I'm about probably 16 days away from Bev and I's photo shoot, so things are very nitty gritty, and you know, the calories are probably the lowest they'll be. If we need to make some adjustments, we will, but I don't think it might be necessary. I'll probably just increase some volume or intensity of the workouts and maybe some extra cardio to tighten up the last bit. But yeah, I'm gonna take you through, show you what my meals look like. I'm gonna do my best to show you how I prepare them. It's kind of tough, like I'm not one of those YouTubers that have people following them around all day and can just film them. But yeah, I'm gonna try and show you how I prepare them, what I do, how I weigh things, what I put on, you know, my meals and stuff like that. And yeah, so right now it's meal 1 time, and let's get to it. All right, so honestly, the first thing I do when I wake up is I drink about 24 ounces of water, and I put in it some apple cider vinegar and 100% lemon juice. I do that to just start the detoxifying process and alkalinize my water, and I do that every morning. It's a great tip for you guys that you can start doing, is starting your day off with water. You know, 1 to 2 liters is great. Get your metabolism going, gets things moving, and especially alkalinizing it with, you know, some lemon juice and even lime juice would work, and apple cider vinegar. It's a great way to start your day, and I do it every morning. So that'll be the first thing we do. And honestly, I don't weigh it. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't measure it or anything. I just throw a little splash in how I think would work, and that's pretty much it. And then I just fill it up with water and I chug it, and then I get moving on to my meal, which you will see right now. All right, guys, so the next thing we're doing is get my oatmeal ready. I always weigh it. I shouldn't say I always did that, but now I do, and I would say that's a great tip I can give to you guys too. Is start weighing. That's the big bag at Costco. That's how you save money. I buy everything in bulk. Go to Costco. You know, all those bulk foods just save money. But I start to weigh everything, and I did a little experiment. And right now I'm doing a cup of oats in the morning. And so I just got a cup of oats in the measuring cup like I usually do. And then I put the bowl on here like so. And then I weighed it. And a cup is supposed to be 80 grams, dry measure. And the 3 times I did it in a row for 3 days straight, it's just, you know, doing it how I usually would. And if you're hungry, sometimes, you know, you kind of want to grab a little more. You kind of want to top the measuring cup off a little bit. But the first 2 days it was around like 87 grams. And then the last day it was like 89 grams. And 7 to 9 grams extra of carbs every single day. It could halt some progress, you know, in the long run. So what I would tell you to do is weigh everything now, even, you know, your carb sources and stuff like that. So this is what I do. I'm happy this is working. I just put the camera around my neck, and I'm trying to. So yeah, we just go like so. And then I put way too much in because I'm trying to. So again, 80 grams is 1 cup. That's what I'm having currently. All right, next thing is to cut up some spinach and some red onion, which I always put in my eggs every morning. All right, so spinach and the onions are sauteing in there. I leave them in there for about, you know, 2 to 3 minutes just to get a little flavor and get the flavor out of them. I put the desired water into the oats. Almost finished with the alkalized water like I showed you guys earlier. Now I have to get the eggs in here. I'll show you what our fridge looks like too if you want. We got a bunch of eggs down there currently. I mean, a lot of chicken, peanut butter and almond butter, which is not really being used right now. That got cut out. My fats are low. Red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice. Got the onion, some real full fat butter, none of that marinade, I can't believe it's not butter bullshit. Veggies, some celery, fresh parsley and cilantro in the back, some rice, egg whites, that's grapefruit, got some yams back there. Yeah, pretty basic, pretty basic. Alright, so the eggs are going, spinach, onions, all that. Oatmeal's being cooked, and I'll show you guys what I put on my eggs. I usually put on this nice garlic and herb seasoning. It's not Mrs. Dash. You get to save like 70 cents if you just buy the generic brand at the grocery store. And then I put on some crushed red pepper, garlic and herb and crushed red pepper every morning on my eggs. It's really good. Alright, so the eggs are done with the spinach, onions mixed in there. Oatmeal's done. And now currently, actually I've been doing this forever, always put cinnamon on my oatmeal. I can't remember the last time I haven't put cinnamon on my oatmeal, and it's honestly, I don't even measure it. Cinnamon is great for regulating blood sugar, great thermogenic too, natural thermogenic. I don't ever measure it. And then I just put a packet of stevia on there. After that stuff is on there, I'm still able to fit in a Pop-Tart in my macros for right now. So what I do is I just crunch all that up and I put that into my oatmeal, and then I just mix it together. And it looks like this. And I also put, that Pop-Tart right there was like the chocolate fudge one. That one is so good. So far my favorite though has been the chocolate chip cookie dough that they have. Oh man, it's awesome. But I do also have the pumpkin spice ones in there. I'm white girling it right there. I have the strawberry ones and the chocolate fudge ones. Whenever I run out, I usually just shoot to Walmart and then I pick a different flavor, whatever one I'm feeling. But I also put some sugar-free syrup on there too. And I account for about a fourth of a cup, my macros right now. And there you have it. That's 5 egg whites, 1 whole egg. Just scrambled up with some sauteed spinach and red onion. And then right there is 80 grams of oats with some stevia, cinnamon, 1 Pop-Tart just crushed in there, and then 1/4 cup of sugar-free syrup. And now I'll just go over here where I will eat, and then I got these 3 little cuties waiting for me. That's the man. That's the man right there. Cash. Oh, okay. You so little Jack, come in. Yeah. Jax. And then this little guy never gets up for anybody. Hey, oh. All right, so we'll eat, and then I will be back with you guys to show you what's cooking for meal number 2. All right. Look at you, little sweetie pie. Look at those little eyes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back. It's about, I don't even know, 2.5 hours later. And this will be my next meal. Just 2 scoops of whey, and then, you know, the other half of a Pop-Tart. Right now, I'm doing Dymatize. I really like their brand. This is just the vanilla cupcake one. It's pretty good. I usually have different flavors. I have this other chocolate fudge one over there. I switch it up usually every day. And I like this meal just because it's quick. You know, I'll show you what it looks like. I put a little bit of water into the whey protein, mix it up. It's like a pudding type thing, and I switch it up sometimes. You know, sometimes I'll put it in the freezer and freeze it for a little bit, or I'll put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds, like heat it up. It tastes good. And yeah, so just from breakfast to now, it's been like 2.5 hours. And in the morning, usually my routine is right after I eat, you know, I have some coffee and I read. I set aside an hour and I read right away. Whether it's whatever book I'm reading, could be finance, business development, personal development, nutrition, metabolism, training, stuff like that. There's always an hour in the morning to read, and then an hour in the evening to read. So 2 hours a day is for reading, and I do the first hour in the morning is just, you know, it's good. I have my meal, have my coffee, and then I just read for an hour. It's relaxing, gets my day started off right, you know, I have a good mindset. And then usually after that is usually program development for my clients, or a lot of research and writing. So currently I just finished up about 3 of my newsletters that'll be sent out in October this month. If you're not already on my newsletter list, go to our website, type in your email right there. It's free. You'll get my ebook, 8 Reasons Why You Are Not Losing Weight. You get that for free. Just put your email in there, plug in, and then keep up to date with all the info we send you every month. I usually do about 4 newsletters every month, everything from, you know, money and finance to personal development to nutrition to training. Everything I read about, everything I like, everything that interests me, I send out there for 4 or 5 times a month. So get on there. So yeah, I just did about 3 of them, just finished those. And then currently I'm working on one of my articles, my blogs for my column at IronManMagazine.com. And that usually takes me a while because, at least for me, I like to do a lot of research before I write the article. Even though certain topics I choose, I already have a lot of, you know, knowledge and background in. But I really like making sure that if there's any new additional information that has been out, from studies to new articles, stuff they're finding, I like to re-up my knowledge on that too, so I could get better myself, you know. So right now I'm currently working on that, but it's been about 2.5 hours. So we're gonna get to my meal and eat really quick. It's gonna take me like not even 10 minutes to eat this, so I can just get right back to work. That's why I really like this. And then after I put the little bit of water into that whey protein right there, it'll turn out looking like this. So yeah, just like gets into like a pudding type, you know, substance. And like I said before, sometimes I'll you know, throw the microwave for 10-15 minutes or 10-15 seconds. Yeah, 15 minutes will blow up. Or I'll throw it in the freezer. Sometimes I'll not do anything with it. I'll crush the Pop-Tart and just toss it in there. Yeah, it depends. I just really like the meal because, you know, it's quick, it's effective, and then I could just get right back to work. So this will take me like 10 minutes to eat, and then I'll go right back to my articles and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'll see you at meal 3. Some peace and quiet. Just got back from taking the pups on their daily walk around LA, and they always love it. And so do I, because then they look like this. Oh yes, then they look like this. So yeah, it's time for meal number 3. And now what you guys will start to see after those first 2 meals, the last 3 of the day are just really just basic, healthy, as they say, bro meals. You know what I mean? It's just some protein sources, some veggies, a little bit of carbs, and that's pretty much it. And like I tell people, you know, I am an advocate, obviously, of flexible dieting and macros and everything like that. But in my core, I'm just a really healthy person, and I'd rather eat 90% of my calories every day just coming from healthy foods. That's just what I like. That's what I feel best on, and that's how I operate. So these meals actually don't bother me at all. But you'll see as time goes on and the calories come down, you have less wiggle room to, you know, throw in some junk food or some tasty treats for you. You know, like in the beginning of my diet and cut for this, about going on 10 weeks, I mean 9 weeks ago, you know, I was putting like dark chocolate chips in my oatmeal. I was putting full fat cream in my coffee. I was having a lot of other things, but as the calories drop and you need to attain that leanness and that tightness, those things need to go away. Because the most important thing to me at this stage, where I'm like 15-16 days away, is just to feel as full as I can, you know. And to do that, I need to just keep things to just nutritious, healthy whole foods, like vegetables, like complete protein sources. You know, if I'm only having like 50, 60 grams of fat a day, I'm not going to be the one to, you know, try and fit in like half a cup of ice cream or some Reese's cups or something like that, because number one, they're not going to fill me up. I'm going to be hungry probably 10 minutes later. I mean, it's not going to do anything for me. And then if I do that, all I have left is like probably 20 grams of fat to play with for the remainder of my 4 meals for the rest of the day. So most likely I'm not going to be adding any type of fat, additional fat to my meals. It's probably just going to be coming from trace sources, you know, like from the boneless, you know, chicken breast and my whole eggs. I mean, it's just going to be coming from trace amount of sources. I'm not going to be adding any olive oil or anything like that. And I'd rather not do that. I'd rather stay full,
try and eat as many vegetables and you know, as many ounces of chicken as I can to really just hold me over for a few hours, you know. So well, you'll start to see these last 3 meals very basic, very boring, but again, like I said, dieting is dieting. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm able to have, you know, a Pop-Tart with both, you know, my first 2 meals and all this other stuff. Dieting is dieting. It's tough, and when you get into the nitty-gritty part like this, 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, you don't, this is just personal opinion, I don't really care what I eat. You know, I'll eat like grass and dirt if I knew it was going to get me in the best shape possible. That's just me, you know, that's the type of mindset I have. So let's go on to meal number 2 I'm sorry, meal number 3 right now. And yeah, meal number 3 is something that looks like this. That's about 7 ounces of grilled chicken there. That's 55 grams of sweet potato, and those are actually those things are really good. They're from Whole Foods. They're the Japanese yams, so they're like purple-ish on the outside, they're white on the inside. So if you guys ever go to Whole Foods, they taste awesome. They actually taste better than sweet potatoes and yams to me. So check out Whole Foods, or Trader Joe's probably has them too. Their Japanese yams are awesome. And then yeah, I mean, I pretty much do the same thing as I did, as you guys saw me do for my breakfast. I'll cut up the 7 ounces of chicken. I'll slice up some red onion. I'll slice up some spinach, and then I'll throw it into the pan, saute it. Then I'll throw the chicken and the yams into the pan as well, and then I'll sprinkle some seasoning. I'll put some hot sauce on it, and then that'll be my meal. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so that's everything thrown in there. The chicken, the spinach, onions, and the little 55 grams of yams that I got is under there somewhere. And then so this is our little pantry. I do a little something different. I still like the red pepper as of right now. Any way to increase thermogenesis and lipolysis, I'm going to do it. So and then I'll grab some oregano. I wanted to, you know, I probably should have cut up some cilantro and parsley for this one, but I didn't. And then I'll grab the onion and herb seasoning. So that's crushed red pepper, oregano, and some onion and herb. And then I'll mix that around. All right, so everything is all mixed up. It's been sitting on the stove top for I let it sit on there for about like 3 to 5 minutes just to warm everything up. Last thing I'll grab is some Cholula hot sauce. Put it on there. I never really worry about hot sauce or anything like that. Like with this, people are like obsessed with the sodium and all that. Not really obsessed with it right now. Maybe if I always follow the phrase, you know, like, if you like how you look and what you do is working, just keep doing it. You know, a lot of people will be like, hey, you know, you cut out sodium and do all that stuff, like a few days away from your shoot or your competition. Honestly, I never cut sodium. I very rarely cut water. I never really use diuretics. I never do any of that stuff. If you look good and what you're doing is working, and you know, don't fix it. You know, don't try and change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? It's very true. So I'll honestly mix this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like on my plate. And that is the finished product. What everything looks like all out on my plate, and it's the you know, the chicken, the little bit of yams, or you know, Japanese yams, the spinach, the onion, all cut up and mixed on the stove top with the oregano, crushed red pepper, onion and herb seasoning, and then the Cholula put on afterwards and just mixed up a little, like for another minute on the stove top, and then that's where it is. And it's pretty good, guys. I mean, I liked it a little better at the beginning of my cut because I was having like 150 grams of yams, and I was cooking in coconut oil, and oh man, you cook anything in coconut oil, it tastes like 10 times better. I love coconut oil. If you guys aren't cooking with coconut oil, definitely start. It's amazing. Helps you burn fat. You know, it's MCT. It's great. And to be honest, this is meal number 3. Meal number 4 is the exact same thing. Just another 7 ounces of chicken, some veggies, 55 grams of yams, and then that's pretty much it. So, and that's the meal I'll have. I'll have another one of these meals right before Bev and I go work out. And then the next time I see you will be after our workout is done, after our cardio is done, and what I eat as my last meal right before I go to bed. So I'll check in with you guys then. Puppy showing mommy love.
Hey!
Oh, give me the eyes. He's staring me down. Alright, so we just got done with our workout and cardio. It's late night, I'm starving. And yes, you guys saw my first four meals. Or my first 4 meals. Maybe it was my first 3 meals, I can't even remember anymore. And this is the last one, very similar to the others. I did about 360 grams of egg whites there. Currently we use these little egg white cartons. They're really nice. I got so tired of freaking cracking the eggs open and wasting the yolks. And then again, diced onion, some spinach. I'll throw the onion and spinach in there, let it saute, and then I will just dump the egg whites right back into the pan, mix it all together, and then that will be my last meal. The egg whites and then the veggies. Very very basic, very boring, like I told you guys. My last meals are like that, and again, it really doesn't matter to me. We're about a little over 2 weeks away, and that's what needs to be done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my meals. And yeah, leave your comments in the comments section. Let us know what you want to see next. Like, subscribe, share the video. If it was entertaining, you think it's going to help some people, see how I prepare my meals, maybe give you guys some ideas. And I hope you enjoyed. Alright, so from us and the 3 pups, take care. God bless.